Sherry Tripp are with us, and we're talking about the Riders Club and some of the things that they do and the outreach. How do you get kids involved?
Great question, Greg. We started 2 years ago attending school assemblies to introduce ourselves. I know Barry and Seth Westcott have been to several schools throughout the state of Maine, and we work through the school systems to bring kids to our programs. The other thing that we have been very successful with is working through recreational departments. Jason Weber in Southern Maine, and actually locally up here, Deb Bowker from the Anti-Gravity Complex has been very accommodated to bring in schools like Kents Hill, who we coach and assist, as well as many kids in Franklin County and Somerset County that have never had the opportunity to come to Sugarloaf. So that's one of the outreaches that we have to bring kids on board with us.
Speaking of Sugarloaf, do you have any events that are going on that involve Sugarloaf? I would hope so.
Oh my gosh, we have such an exciting winter coming up. So the Riders Club has collaborated with the University of Maine Farmington.
Great.
And we're bringing some old school riders might recall the Park Shark. Mm-hmm. It's kind of at Saddleback. Mm-hmm. So we have a Park Shark series this year. And we have our first stop January 21st at Black Mountain.
Nice.
Then we go to Lost Valley, mm-hmm. Titcomb Mountain, and then February 4th on the beach at Sugarloaf is probably going to be all time. Because that's pre-Super Bowl, so that's where we're here. Going to be the best rail jam. We're working with Ben, and several UMF kids are on the park crew, so it's going to be a great time. DJ Compost. Lundy's going to be MCing it.
Nice.
It's just going to be a great time.
He's a great MC.
He's the best.
Yeah.
And Ethan and Jen, super, just can't wait to come here. And then February 17th, 18th, we have the finals of the series. Friday night Rail Jam at Sunday River, Saturday Slope Style at Sunday River. So this is they're all Rail Jam and Slope Styles. Yeah. UMF has a snowboard and freeride team, and those guys are working real hard on this event series.
It's important to mention Sugarloaf. Every year we've been able to bring between 30 and 40 kids to our annual event here at Sugarloaf, and they've been very accommodating with us with discounted tickets. We have fundraising to make sure all the kids spend the night at our house. Mm-hmm. We put them on the gym floor.
And you have a gym in your house.
We have a gym. We have a basketball court in our house, yes.
Over shoot some hoops.
You should. So, the kids drop off. We have volunteers. Organizations like The Bag and The Rack have provided food to help, with feeding the kids. And it's great. They can't wait. I mean, they're up at 6 in the morning. We've got a buffet of bagels and cereal, and the shuttle bus service usually accommodates 2 rides for us, and Little John Curtis, one of the
buses, yeah.
And it's just a great event. Some of these kids live 20 miles from here and never been able to come here. So during our fundraising, the Malone family, Karen Malone, just donated from her kids about 6 or 7 snowboards, because a lot of our kids can't afford snowboards.
Right.
K2 Snowboards a couple years ago donated about 50 pair of bindings that we were able to distribute to kids throughout the state of Maine. So we have a lot of families that donate used equipment to us that benefit a lot of our kids. Skateboards. I mean, my son Jasper Tripp, who is very inspirational. In Old Orchard, a lot of kids can only afford a deck. We have used wheels and trucks and things like that. The kids will come in, may have $5 on them, and Jasper will fix her skateboard and put it together. And him and the boys from Weird Woods, we try to go to the skate parks in the local area as mentors and volunteers, to show the kids, respect and teach them a few things about safety, helmets, and things. And
helmets?
Lots of cool tricks.
Even my old man here is riding in the bowl up there. So there's some legends in Maine, skateboarders and surfers. I mean, it's just incredible. I mean, fortunately for me, I don't get to go out as much as I used to because
you work.
I work. While he's playing, I'm working, right? So, there's just so many businesses that really support us.
Well, that is the website, theridersclub.org. Ridersclub.org is where you can get involved. You can make some donations. And again, I mean, maybe you need some a board, or you have a board that you'd like to donate. That would be a great thing for you to do and help some kids, right?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what, Greg, just one last thing is that these are all Olympic sports.
Right.
Snowboarding has got, 5 or 6 events. Free ride skiing, the same. Skateboarding and surfing are going to be in Tokyo this coming Olympics.
Exciting.
So super excited. Maine has what a beautiful state this is.
Right.
And what a great place Sugarloaf is, and Titcomb and all these, Shawnee Peak, all the small mountains, Black Mountain. We have the venues for these kids. The kids are out there. They're finding us. We don't really advertise in the paper to look for kids. Kids find us.
Well, we could see some Olympians in some of those new sports in Tokyo. Wouldn't that be exciting?
Super exciting.
Yeah.
There's so many talented skateboarders and surfers and snowboarders and free skiers here in this state. And we just want to spread the stoke.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's theridersclub.org. Thank you, Barry and Sherry,
Thanks
for
a lot,
coming and
Greg.
sharing.
Hey, it's my pleasure.
A pleasure, and thanks for the hard
Thank you,
work that
Andy.
you do for all of the people, all the board members.
All
Yes,
the
sir.
boys. There's a lot of working parts to this organization throughout the state.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you so much.